So how long for a game of that kind of practice been put in for the time?
How long before the game?
Yeah, I mean, like, is that something you've been working on all season, or was it like a just this week kind of thing to lead up to the game?
I can't remember when we threw it in, to be honest with you. But I mean, we work on stuff all year. Some of it doesn't even get called, but yeah, I was ready. My number was called. I was excited for it. I was thinking that we were going to get it that game. I felt like that was the game. They told me just when I get it, just fall forward. So that's what I did. Just get 1 yard, fall forward.
Are you normally on the punt team?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So what was kind of take us through the play, your level of excitement before the snap, and just how it unfolded?
I was really excited. Obviously, it was a must-have because I think we're on hour 30. We're on. I know we're on our side of the field, so I was a little nervous, but way more excited than I was nervous. And like I said, the coaching point all week was just fall forward. When in doubt, just fall forward, spear Huddy in the back or Sully in the back or somebody, just get a yard. That's all I had to do. So it was pretty easy.
Sorry, was there a look that you needed to see from their coverage team before you had the green light to run it?
Nope.
Or you were just gonna
run
do
it,
Awesome.
no matter what.
When you have the timeout right before it, does that add to your nerves of that moment?
I feel like it added more to the excitement, just like more of a build-up. I was really excited for it, but definitely a little nervous.
Switching to defense, you guys haven't had a sack in 3 games again. What do you guys need to do to get more pressure on the quarterback and get home and get some sacks?
Yeah, we need to get him to 3rd and long. That's something that we've been emphasizing in practice. We didn't do a good job with that last week. I don't know if they had many 3rd and longs at all. We only had a couple opportunities to really get off the rock. We were playing the run. You got to stop the run. You got to earn the right to rush the passer, is what we say. Hats off to Nebraska. They stayed on schedule. They did a great job moving the ball, keeping a consistent run game. So we got to be better, stop the run, and then earn the right to rush the passer.
You guys went to number 2 team in the country 2 weeks ago. Now you're going, or 3 weeks ago. Now you're going to number 1 team in the country. Was there anything from that Indiana experience that you think will help you going into kind of a similar challenge on the road against Ohio State?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of things we can take away from Indiana. We learned a lot watching the film. But we're excited to get another opportunity against a top 10 opponent. Indiana was a great opponent. Ohio State's a great opponent. They're number 1 for a reason. I'm glad Indiana was an away game dealing with some of that crowd noise. Ohio State's going to be loud, 100,000 people. But we're really excited to just get back out there and play our brand of football against a really good opponent.
Have you ever played in a stadium that big before, and does that kind of add maybe an excitement level?
I don't know, to be honest. I played in some awesome stadiums. I played in MetLife, Rose Bowl, Notre Dame Stadium, but I don't know how, like, the capacity, how it shapes out. But I know Ohio State's going to be loud, it's going to be big, and I'm really excited.
Defensively, you got to start somewhere with Ohio State. What would you say are maybe the 1 or 2 biggest boxes for you guys to check going up
Just
against that offense?
Cleaning up our own, like, footwork, our eyes, just cleaning up not really stuff that is Ohio State scheme-wise, just more of us, like cleaning up the little things, the details in our defense, getting on the same page, making the right calls. I mean, when you're playing the number 1 team in the country, you can't afford to make mistakes. So that's one thing that we need to, just our little details to win this game.
What separates the truly elite offenses from a defensive perspective when you watch Ohio State or Indiana or you're playing against them? What do they do that, like, a quote-unquote normal offense isn't quite able to do?
They just stay on schedule. I mean, that's one thing that we're going to see. We're ready for the challenge. You know, they rarely get in 3rd and longs. It's something Nebraska did a great job last week, not staying out of 3rd and longs. But that's what makes a really good offense, just staying on schedule.
Do they also have more explosives? Is that part of it too, or would you think that?
Explosives are a part of it. I mean, obviously explosives are great, but I mean, what we're just focusing on is get them behind the sticks, like keep them off schedule, limit the explosives. That's one of our keys to victory this week.
Your scout team guys on offense have quite a challenge to emulate some of their better offensive players. What is that challenge of trying to stop when you know you have 3 or 4 guys that can make the big play at any time?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Sure. I mean, your scout team guys on offense have a challenge of emulating all the different offensive weapons they have. What are the challenges when it's not just one guy or 2 guys like Nebraska's Emmett Johnson, but many guys?
Right. Yeah, no, we have a great scout team, and they're excited. They bring it every week. Sometimes we tag certain players for different weeks. we'll tag maybe an offensive tackle, maybe a running back, a receiver, and be like, all right, you got to do this week. You got to go extra hard this week because they got someone really physical at that position. In Ohio State, I mean, like I said before, they're number one for a reason. They got a lot of guys that we need to put tags on, and and our scout team does a fantastic job. They bring the heat every day in practice. Doesn't matter what opponent we're playing. I mean, they go 100%. They get us better, and that's part of the reason when we win games. Scout team is the reason why.
You're getting a later kick time than you got versus Indiana. Do you have a personal preference as a player for those days, especially for road games? Do you like to just get right to it, or are you happier to have a...
Not at all. I mean, there's pros to both. I mean, the earlier we play, it's great. You get to wake up, you get to play. The later you play, the anticipation builds up. You get even more excited. So both morning games, noon games, night games, both of them have their pros, but we're excited either way.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.